Hey guys, it's Sam with 2M's and welcome to this MYXclusive interview. Joining me in just a bit is an incredibly talented artist who just put out a new single not too long ago. It's called Go Out There, and we are going to be expecting a new one also in a few weeks. We were just talking about it a while ago, so we're going to be talking about that during the interview as well. And aside from that, of course, we're going to be talking about how she's been, kind of with everything that's been going on and so much more. So everyone, please welcome to MYXclusive, Jades Goudreault.
Hey, thank you for having me.
Of course, we're so excited to have you here. You're calling all the way from LA, so we're literally on different sides of the world, but we're so excited. I love it. But how have you been, Jade? How's life?
Really good, actually. Yeah, and also like the exciting part is in LA, some shows, live shows are kind of starting to begin. So like I'm prepping for that. I can't wait.
Yeah, I know. I mean, like that's kind of like different from where we are, like where I am. It's like a little bit slower in terms of pace, but we're also moving forward. But it's so cool to see that you guys are like really prepping for like concerts. I know, in the past year and a half, it's been a lot. We had to go through a lot of stuff, right? Like with masks and all. But now, like over there, it feels like, a lot of things has changed. So how has it been kind of dealing with everything in the past year, but now also kind of getting back into everything?
Yeah, I mean it's still not perfect, obviously.
Yeah,
but
for sure.
It's like at least we get to go to some live shows and see people in real life, which I really missed. So I definitely like missed people and stuff like that. But I took the time to really create. Like I created my first album and like I released all the all those songs and I was able to stay creative. So it was good. It was good.
Yeah, I mean, I think that's a major blessing, being able to put out like an album despite, things happening. I'm sure that was a lot too and working on it. But what was your like secret to staying creative? Because I can imagine like it's also really hard kind of, putting out stuff and also kind of constantly doing something. But what was it like for you, like staying and keeping that fire alive?
I mean, I would say definitely staying positive is like without a lot of people kind of having fun with you and stuff like that around was definitely tricky. So I would try to like listen to positive podcasts and like go out and like take long walks and like listen to good music. It always changes my mood. And then just like the adrenaline and fun of like creating and sharing it with people, there's nothing like it, so it's always so exciting for me. So I didn't need that much motivation for that because that's just the fun, the best part. So yeah,
the fun, I think, in itself is the motivation. And that's so cool that you were able to channel all of your creative energy, of course, into, creating your music too. But what was it like also really creating your music and tapping into the kind of music that you want to make and the kind of person that you want to be as an artist?
Yeah, I definitely like realized in the past 6 months that how much music impacts people and how I can kind of like either help people or make things worse for them. Like I literally can have that impact with the song. So I think that that definitely changed my writing process in a way, because if I had like a sad subject, I would try to like put some kind of silver lining in it, so that definitely changed this year for me.
Oh, I love that. Kind of having like the silver lining reassurance too, even though it's a little bit sad. I mean, that's what we all need, especially like with everything, right, happening in the past
Yeah.
like year and a half. But I love that you have this kind of like energy to you that's very like vibrant, and it's very like, it's just like a lot of fun. And I can imagine like with listening to your music, I can totally get that from you as well. Like you have so much fun creating your music. So far, Jade, like from everything that you've made, what has been your favorite that you've ever written or ever like made so far?
Oh my God. It's such a hard question. Like it's actually, it like makes me happy that it is a hard question for me. Like
Yeah.
it makes me happy that I'm proud of a lot of the stuff I put out. I really put myself into it. So it's extremely hard. Like oh, that's really hard. One
If
of
you
my
could choose
next
for today.
songs.
Okay, go ahead.
My next song. Yeah, my next song is my favorite right now. It's called Mini Fridge.
Yeah.
It comes out in a few weeks. And that one's like very much how, despite my current circumstances and all this stuff, like, that's not perfect, I am able to have that childlike like imagination and hope for my future and like see things like, and there a line in the Mini Fridge song is, I see the future through my mini fridge. So like through my current, so through my current circumstances, I'm so excited still for the future, So that's my favorite, just because it really has that empowering, I don't know. I'm excited to release that one for sure.
Oh, I love that. Yeah, so I can imagine it changes every day. Your favorite so far with what you've done, but we are looking forward to Mini Fridge, and I love that you kind of use the Mini Fridge as like a imagery, like or like analogy for everything that you've been feeling. So where did that actually come from? Like the whole idea behind Mini Fridge?
I mean. So I literally bought myself a mini fridge. I literally bought myself a mini fridge not too long ago because I was like, I wanted to avoid my. Like, I don't want to say so much. I wanted to avoid certain people, so I was like, let me just get a mini fridge for my room so that I.
Oh, I get it. I get it.
Yes. So that's kind of like. So I was like talking to my producer / co-writer, Jack, when we were writing it, and I was telling him like all the specific. This song is so specific to me. Like it has so many little things, from like the owl that's down the street that I talk to like my mini fridge, to like all types of things. Yeah, or like my mismatched socks, or like all kinds of things. But that's literally where that came from.
I love that so much. I love that story now. And that, I mean, like the convenience of a mini fridge, I feel like you can't really, I mean, that's really cool. It's the best. Yeah, I can imagine. And I love the reasoning behind it too. Like I totally relate to that. So I love that you're able to create this whole story and this whole song after Mini Fridge, which makes us so excited for it. So guys, we have that to look forward to in just a few weeks. But I love that you get this like a lot of inspiration from a lot of different things in your life. Maybe a mini fridge, maybe even like your personal experiences. But what would you say was like the most maybe random, or maybe like most random moment you ever got inspired to create a song?
Probably Motel 6, which was actually like it's a song title, but it's also my first album title. And it's probably the most random, just because I was driving across the country to LA to start like pursuing my dreams and stuff like that. And I was like, anyway, long story short, I stopped at a Motel 6, which is like a motel thing, whatever, because it was the closest thing, and I needed to fucking sleep. Sorry.
Yeah.
To sleep. And and I started that inspiration there. So it's kind of random. And then a year later, like the story kind of evolved, and I finished that like concept in that song. So it was, I guess that's random.
Oh, I love that. Yeah, no, I love that you were driving to LA and then you kind of made like a pit stop, and like that kind of became, like you pursued your dream of creating music too. So that's so cool that you're able to kind of put all of that together into your music. But I also do want to talk about your latest single, which you just released a few weeks ago, which is Go Out There. So let's talk more about this one. What is this one actually about, and like what inspired Go Out There?
It's about how it's like having people that you love and trust in your life, like especially over the past like year and a half or 2 years, however long it's been, you realize how important those people are, and like without them, you like, oh my gosh, you lean on them in those times, you know. So that's what that's about. Go out there, but it started off kind of more negative, actually, kind of like, I don't know, we can kind of be sad together and like all of this stuff, but then I was like, I don't want to like glorify or like help people's depression. I want to like uplift and like the silver lining. So I wanted to say like if we're gonna go out there, might as well go out there together. That's kind of like, you know, that's the chorus, and yeah.
Oh, like, yeah, like, I feel yeah, go ahead.
Yes. Well, it's just, yeah, it's amazing how much probably everyone in the past year has realized how important those people are, you know, in their life.
Yeah, I feel like it was crazy. It took like a global pandemic for a lot of us to realize how important like a lot of our relationships are and how much we actually depend and lean on these people. So I love that kind of message that you have also going out for people, which makes us even more excited for the album that you've been working on. Like we were talking a while ago and you said, you know, Mini Fridge is going to be on the upcoming album or your second album. So that's super exciting. So could you tell us more, Jade, about like what it's been like forming your second album, especially because people say that the second album is like the hardest to make. I don't know, like that's just the thing, right? That they say. So how has that been? Like, has that been true for you, or has it been like the opposite?
Yeah, I could see how that is, just because on the first album, I didn't really think. I'm just like, yeah, I have these songs. It's going to be my first album, but I didn't think like it was a big deal. But then once it was out and I was super proud of it, I was like, oh shit, I'm super proud of it now. I want to be proud of the second one too. Oh no. But it's been really fun, and I kind of don't let that get to me too much. I really have fun creating whatever I want. I don't care about like well, I was gonna say I don't care about its success. I do, of course. I want it to do well, but like I'm not gonna base the music type off of that. So I still, it's very genuine. It's very like me still. There's like a few kind of more not super sad, but like, you know, down tempo songs, and then there's like some super fun, upbeat, jumpy ones. So it was a blast. It was a blast. Yeah.
Oh, we're gonna get a good variety on the album. So is the album already done, or like is what, like 80% or done already?
I would say like, I don't know, 70%. I don't know. We finished all the writing and singing, vocals, like everything. We're just in the process of going back and forth with production. So that's what's happening now. Yeah. But Mini Fridge, the next one, is gonna be on that album. So yeah.
Yay. So guys, you have to look forward to Mini Fridge, of course, and of course the album. We actually have someone in our comments saying his name's Alex. He said, I can't wait to dance to those. So I'm assuming he's talking about the songs on the new album. So that's so exciting. But in terms of like also your first album, obviously Motel 6, how would you say like this album is a little bit more different, or like did you try new things for this one that you didn't do for Motel 6 or ever with your own music?
Oh, that's really hard to answer, because like there's such a variety on the other one, and there's such a variety on this one. And I don't really think in terms of genres that much. I did change the fact like that I'm adding a little bit more positivity to like silver linings to the songs, and then I wanted some that I would have fun performing, so that's why I added a couple of ones that were super like fun and jumpy. And there's this one that's gonna be called what do you want? And that one's like has like a very almost rock or punk-ish edge that I've never done. So that's kind of exciting.
Ooh, so that's super exciting. I know everyone's so excited to hear obviously everything that you've been working on the album too, and we can't wait for it. But we're also gonna look forward to Mini Fridge, of course, as a little like sneak preview to the new album. But aside from the album, Jade, do you have any other plans too that you want to achieve this year, or anything else that we can look forward to coming from you?
Well, no, I'm just excited to release more music, and I would really love you know what I would really love, I don't know if that's gonna happen this year, but I would really love to come to the Philippines. Like it's one of my top 3 places I really badly want to go. My aunt is and my cousins are Filipino, and like, and I've just I have, they have such a special place in my heart. They're some of my favorite people in the world. I love Filipino people. And like, it's so cool because like this Filipino girl named Nicole, she made a dance to my song Naa, and so many Filipino people did it, and I was like, they're the best. They can all dance. It's so funny. But yeah.
Yeah, we actually did have a comment, you know, like Naa was an amazing song, and so many Filipinos did dance to the song. I mean, we love to dance, we love music in general. So when you do come over, Jade, you can expect we're gonna bring the vibe. We're gonna bring all the dance for sure. It's gonna be, and we claim you now, especially because like your aunt is like Filipino. You're basically Filipino now. So we're so excited for you to come over when everything is okay. You know, when we can have shows again, and when you can ever just like, you know, drop by to the Philippines. That would be so amazing. But till then, do you have a message to all of your Filipino fans, you know, who's been supporting you and listening to your music?
You guys mean the world to me. You guys are like the most loving and non-judgmental, just like full of life people. I love you so much. Thank you so much for the support.
Oh, and we can't wait to have you over here. Like I said, we are going to bring the vibe whenever that is, and we will stream all of your music till then. So to everyone watching, make sure to stream all of Jade's music. It's available on multiple digital streaming platforms. Make sure to watch out for her new single, which will be coming out in a few weeks, called Mini Fridge, but also her upcoming album that will be coming also very soon. So thank you so much, Jade, for joining us today here on Mix. Thank you. And thank you as well to everyone who tuned into this MYXclusive interview. Once again, make sure to check out Jade's music, available on multiple digital streaming platforms. But this has been Sam with 2Ms and Jade Goudreault for MYXclusive. Thanks, guys.